Free Radio Live 2013.
We are backstage at Free Radio Live 2013, joined by the openers of tonight's gig. Very pleased to have them back. Lawson, hello.
Hello.
How's it going, guys?
Very well. It's great to be back at Free Radio Live.
I was going to say welcome back, because how does it feel to be back here a year on? I remember having you here last year and you talking about all your plans for 2013, and it's been a phenomenal year.
It's been an amazing year, yeah, and we always talk about this gig as being one of our favourites of the year, because it's one of our favourite venues, and it's also a standing crowd. We love a standing crowd because we feel that the audience gets much more into it, you know.
Also, last year, I remember we all jumped off at the end to go and go up to the barriers and see the fans and that. And I remember me and Ryan got off pretty quickly, said hello, and then went round. Didn't milk it. And obviously got the TVs out here so you can see what's going on the stage. I just see these two milking it on the stage thanks, thank you so much.
Just at a twosome,
we were long gone. I was in bed.
I
Kind of milk it.
Got back out.
But as I said, it has been a fantastic year for you guys. So much going on. Most recently, of course, Andy, for you, you were on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here Now over in Australia.
Yeah.
How was that for you, just being asked to do it, first of all?
It was great, mate. Yeah, it really was. I literally flew back in yesterday, so I'm still a little bit jet lagged, but they asked me to go over there and do some of the behind-the-scenes stuff and be on the panel, and it was great fun, mate. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and it was great to be out in the jungle as well.
And for the rest of you guys, I saw you all tweeting a few nights ago when they got Andy to do his very special challenge. How was that watching it?
It was one of the best experiences of my life to see Andy
Seeing
in such horrible circumstances.
My mum had to pause the television because she couldn't hear what was going on over my laughter. The bit when he picks up, he thinks he's got hold of a star. And basically, as he pulls his hand up, it actually reveals that it's not a star, it's a crab. And he's picked up a crab.
It's massive as well.
I thought you did actually phenomenally well.
Thank
I
you.
do think you did well.
Thank you.
think you did.
I had to conquer a lot of fears there, mate.
I was going to say, when they said to you you're going to be doing a challenge,
Yeah.
did they tell you a lot about it, or?
Well, no, they didn't even say I was doing it. They just said, do you want to do it? But I felt once they said that, I was like, I can't say no now, because otherwise, I'm going to look like I'm not getting involved. And they said, well, Keane's doing it on the main show, so watch his trial, and that's what you've got to do. And I watched him doing it. I was like, there's no way I can do that. There was rats, snakes, spiders. The eels were horrible. Honestly, they were really slimy, turgid eels, you know what I mean?
So turgid.
Turgid eels, I love
Good
that.
word, I
It's a
like
great
it.
Word of the day,
advertising.
that one, mate.
But it was amazing watching you do that. Obviously, you've
thanks,
had a few weeks off doing what you do. Ryan, you I read on your Twitter recently, you had a nosebleed whilst in shark-infested water. Now, when that happens to you, what goes through your head when you realise that's what's happening?
Basically, just panic. Where's the boat? Was a main one that was going through my head. It was pretty exciting.
Stinks of couples retreat, that, doesn't it? It's in couples retreat.
It was intense, yeah. But luckily, those sharks actually turned up to the scene of the nosebleed. But there was some big fish around there, so
They had a lovely time.
it was great. But I did panic.
fair,
It was
though,
actually the snorkeling mask. The pressure of going underwater was pushing my nose piercing into the middle of my nose,
That's cool.
That's what made me bleed.
That's a really cool story.
Hey, I'm
mate,
just trying to explain.
Can you imagine if you did get bit by a shark? You'd be in the shark bite club. That's a cool club to be
Mate,
in.
to be honest, I was hoping.
Yeah.
I was
And in
genuinely
reality, you just
hoping.
had a bit of a nosebleed
Yeah,
because
you
you
did.
nose piercing.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but I was hoping for an actual bite.
Just make up it was worse in future. Just say,
Yeah, mate,
it's
yeah, you
real
need a
close.
cooler
Tried to
story than
punch
that.
a shark in the face.
Well, I'm actually trying to play it down. I actually wrestled 3 great whites. It was intense.
But as we mentioned before, fantastic year for you guys. Highlighted for me with Juliet. Great song.
Cheers, mate.
Better video.
Great vid, yeah.
I remember
Do think
seeing
the
the
video's
video when the video first launched, and you go on YouTube, and you know they have the sort of screenshot of the video.
Yes.
Were you involved in picking that? Because that was none of you involved in the screenshot.
We weren't involved in picking it, but we did send our PR person a big text saying, well done on the best work you've ever done for us, by making the screenshot a lovely shot of Kelly Brook's boobs.
It was stellar. I remember chatting to Joel about it a while back and how good that was. How was that for you, or you guys on set, when she just wandered in that dress as well?
We literally, jaws just dropped to the floor. And you know what? Like, it got to a part of the day where you're obviously trying to be a bit courteous and not stare and not sort of, By the end of it, we were just like, oh, she's amazing.
Yeah, we gave up about 10 minutes in. Don't stare. It was over.
We stared.
She looked incredible.
Yeah, but she's a lovely lady. Great to work with.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fun. Bags of fun almost.
Bags of fun.
Really great.
Absolute
bags,
bags
if
of
you
Yeah,
fun.
full bags of works. Yeah, exactly. And I saw recently you talking about future projects. Is this just a way for you guys to get hot girls in your videos? Because you had Kelly Brook.
Yeah.
Then I saw mentions of Scarlett Johansson and now Rita Ora.
Yeah. We were just basically thinking of all the girls you fancy in the world.
It's just going to be the FHM 100 sexiest people.
Get him in the next vid.
Just
You know what I mean?
all 99 of them. Yeah, just shove them in
It's
the
a
vid
great way to
somewhere.
break the ice, mate. You know what I mean? Because we've never met Scarlett Johansson. Get her in the vid.
Get her in the vid. That's
Boom.
your in.
That's
You know
your
what
in,
I mean?
innit?
Exactly.
But it's very exciting. I can't wait for next year. It's going to be I mean, we've just seen like the diary for next year, and it's. I mean, obviously can't give too much away, but it's going to be an
I'm
amazing
blown away.
year. It's going to be brilliant.
We can't
Yeah.
say anything about it yet. But I mean, it's going to be amazing.
That is the definition of a tease, isn't it? And of course, Joel, the last time I spoke to you, you got bitten by a fan. What are you expecting from the West Midlands crowd tonight?
I get
From a
sharks.
shark bite to a
I get
fan
sharks. Joel gets fans.
I still wake up in the night screaming about that. No, I don't really. But
With
it was
me
pretty frightening.
swinging off his arm. Every night terrors biting him.
I don't know. Anything could happen. Birmingham
just
crowd goes pretty mad.
don't go too close to the crowd.
Yeah.
They seem very excitable.
I've
tonight.
actually asked that the whole front row will have muzzles, so they can't actually bite me. It's going to look odd, but the safety is all.
It's like a Slipknot gig, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
So, guys, when you wandered on here, I pointed out our leaderboard behind me.
Yes.
So what we're going to do is have a game of next lines. We've got all the acts here at Free Radio Live 2013. You're going to have 4 songs to guess from acts here, one of yours as well. You've got to get the next line to it, and then we'll move on to Christmas songs because they're easier to
Great.
get, okay? 60 seconds, and the only score up there to beat is your mates Sam and Mark.
Okay, they've got 6.
Never heard of him.
Right,
Pretty,
okay.
yeah.
60
Pretty good at
seconds
that.
on the clock. Next lines. Here we go. Hey girl, look at what you started. Played with love, got you broken hearted.
I thought you really wanted.
I thought you were all I wanted. All good since the day we parted.
Yeah, well, I was expecting you to get that one. That's one. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Are you crazy?
Must be stupid if you think that we can start again.
Very good. Are you crazy? Connor Maynard. What would my
guy.
mama do? Uh-oh.
She knew about me and you.
She knew about you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Come on, speed it up.
You're nobody till somebody loves you.
Oh, it's James Arthur.
But I love you more than your mother.
No.
No.
Let's move on. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart.
The next day,
Yeah,
take it away.
take it
I know you
Next
didn't.
Christmas, Wham. And the boys from the Empire PD Choir were singing Galway Bay.
And the bells ringing out for Christmas Day.
Hotel New York Post and Kirsty McCall. So here it is. Merry Christmas.
Everybody's having fun.
Keep going.
Look to the future now, it's begun.
That's Merry Christmas, everybody. Slade. But say a prayer to pray for the other ones.
Praise for
Only-
the other ones.
I don't know.
There's something outside your window.
Heaven's got a place for you.
No, it was at Christmas time. It's hard, but when you're having fun, and that is time. Guys, how do you reckon you did?
That was-
We 5 or 6.
I reckon we
7,
just beat
9,
Sam and
9,
Mark.
I reckon 10 or 11.
I mean,
beat Sam and Mark.
I felt like the training session with the Stig was good. I mean, we spun
If
off
we
the
just
track
keep
a
name
couple of
checking
times.
enough shows, then they can't all sue us. I can tell you, guys,
6 as well.
you got.
Well, you kind of spoiled the game there, Andy, haven't you?
Yeah, you did.
Shall I put you above them?
Alphabetical order.
You are
innit?
top with 6.
Yes.
Yay!
Do you reckon?
We
who
can't
would
take
you
it away
reckon?
from him. We've got to say
Beating
a
them on
draw.
goal difference.
Who do you reckon is your biggest competition then to top that leaderboard?
Well,
I reckon
there's
you've got to
5
think
in the
about. You've got to
Saturdays,
think
innit?
about how many people, you know what I mean, are in.
It's 5 in the Saturdays.
Yeah, I reckon the
So I reckon
Saturdays.
they're going to be the biggest
there's
bet
more
there.
of them.
Obviously, Conor Maynard picks a lot. You know, they're by themselves, aren't they? So I reckon don't reckon they're going to do it.
Money on
Yeah,
them
write
game
them
on.
off straight away.
Conor
but I
Maynard,
reckon
no
the
chance. I
Saturdays are gonna
reckon,
take
I reckon
it.
Conor Maynard will get 2, I reckon.
I reckon the Vamps and the Saturdays are struggling.
Good guess. Right, guys, it's lovely to have you back here at
Good
Free
to see
Radio
you, mate.
Live 2013 and have an amazing gig tonight.
Thank you very much.
Sure we will. Thank you.
Free Radio Live 2013.
With Birmingham Ormiston Academy. Imagine everything.